Hello and welcome back to another video of examples of what makes Mario Cristobal good as a recruiter, based on examples that I remember from him coaching at different spots before he got to Miami as the head coach. So in this video, and first off, I just want to thank everybody for liking the other videos, just some examples. Going to be another short video here, but one of the examples takes me back to when he was an assistant coach at Miami from 2004 to 06. He coached tight ends and the offensive line during that time. But as a recruiter, there was a player by the name of Daryl Sharpton who was a linebacker out of Coral Gables High School. He was ranked as like a 2-star, maybe a 3-star, depending on the publication. But Coach Cristobal, I remember in that 2005 signing class, I remember Cristobal telling me that he thought Daryl was going to end up being the best player in that class. It was a strong statement to make at the time because that class included 3 5-star prospects: safety Kenny Phillips, offensive lineman Reggie Youngblood, and tight end DeLeon Farr. And Kenny Phillips went on to have a good career at Miami, and he did become a first-round pick and obviously played in the NFL and started games there. But Daryl Sharpton did too. Daryl Sharpton went on to have a really good career at Miami, led the team in tackles his final year, became a 4th-round pick in the NFL draft, and then he went on to start games for the Houston Texans, had nearly 100 tackles in one season for the Texans. And I think even though it came a little bit short because arguably, Kenny Phillips had the better career, the point was that he really believed in a sleeper prospect in Daryl Sharpton, thought he had a chance to have a really good career, which he ended up doing, and he also had a good pro career. So I always think back on this because when you talk about recruiting at Miami, certainly you're going after high-profile players, guys with a lot of offers. But a guy like Daryl Sharpton at that time, he was going against Miami was going against schools like Boston College and UMass for a prospect. And you can imagine at that time there were a lot of people that were doubting how good Sharpton was. Why are they bringing him on board, even though he's from Coral Gables High School? And he came through as an underrated recruit. He came through. Mario Cristobal's identification from a talent standpoint came through on Sharpton. And certainly coaches are not going to hit on every single prospect. And he's probably said things like that about other players. But I always remember that one in particular because I do remember him talking to me about that and really felt strongly that Sharpton was going to be a really good player. So I think that's a good sign for Miami because, again, moving forward, they're not always going to get the high-profile guys in their class. They're certainly going to try. There are going to be some guys that Coach Cristobal and his staff are going to believe can be good fits, can be good players in the program, even if they're not as highly regarded as other players. So definitely keep that in mind. I'll definitely be paying attention if he feels strongly about certain guys. Pay attention to some of the things he says publicly in the signing class as well when he's able to speak publicly about certain players. So very interesting thing to me. Again, just an example that I wanted to provide as an under-the-radar guy that he was able to get and, believe in, and he delivered. Daryl Sharpton had a good career, something to keep in mind. And also, I found it interesting because it wasn't his position coach. He wasn't a guy he wasn't coaching linebackers. He just really believed in Sharpton's ability, and it came through. So I want to thank everybody for watching these other videos. Definitely, if you haven't yet, I would recommend checking out the interview I did with Finesse Mitchell. It's a funny one. It's one of my favorites that I've ever done. So definitely check that out, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's a good video, but definitely, be sure to subscribe to the channel. My goal for next year, I want to put this out here, at this time next year, I would like to see the channel at 20,000 subscribers, which would be a crazy achievement. We've got a lot of work to do, but I'm going to continue to do my best to promote the channel and also put out good content for you guys. So I'm going to try my best. I'm going to work hard, stay on the grind. There's a lot of reasons to be excited about Miami. Stay tuned for more, not just on the channel, but InsideTheU.com. Plenty of information and articles there as well. So thanks again for watching, and take care.